Training resumed on the final day of February at Santa Anita Park in California, following a decidedly tough stretch for the venue. Earlier in the week, the track closed after an alarming number of equine fatalities. Santa Anita isn't just any track. Less than a year ago, this is where eventual Triple Crown winner Justify, a flaming chestnut colt with outsized talent, announced himself as a Kentucky Derby contender with a wire-to-wire victory in the Santa Anita Derby.
It's very frustrating because nobody wants to see anybody's horse get hurt.
In the past 2 months, 19 fleet-footed horses have died at Santa Anita, including superstar Battle of Midway.
Is 19 a lot for a 2-month period?
Yeah, it is. We don't want to see any.
Trainer James Cassidy has stabled his horses at Santa Anita for nearly 40 years. He's keenly aware of the dangers in horse racing, but as the breakdowns mounted, increasingly he came to believe there was something wrong with the track.
They seal the track when you get heavy rains to keep it from washing out, and then they open it up, and sometimes when they open it up, they get wet spots and so on and so forth, and I think a lot of times that causes injuries.
In late February, crews dug up the all-natural dirt surface and took moisture samples. Then stewards announced the track was safe.
And they've pulled up most of the racetrack and laid it back down, looking for different soft spots in the base.
Finishing strongly on the outside, and he goes right on by.
Thoroughbred racehorses can reach a cruising speed of roughly 40 miles an hour, but they do so on legs that look like matchsticks beneath their well-muscled fuselage. They are unfailingly fragile animals.
These are athletes. They go pretty fast.
Sometimes you can step in a hole or something, and that's when you end up having an accident.
Cassidy lost a talented filly this season.
Broke her hind leg, and she couldn't be saved, unfortunately.
Although training has indeed resumed at Santa Anita, it remains unclear what, if anything, was wrong with the track. The Santa Anita Derby is more than a month away, but if the owners and trainers of the multi-million-dollar steeds slated to run that race have concerns about the surface of Santa Anita, they may point their horses toward Kentucky Derby prep races at other venues. On the Backside Beat, this is George Mallet reporting.